What's up, guys? Alright, let's see here. Speak closer to the mic so I get a more concise, clear sounding voice so it can sound neat. Quick little video here for you guys. So something I want to share with you guys is simply the more I make these videos, my own videos, and the more in particular making my own videos, you definitely learn that you don't need to talk a lot to make a long video, right? Now, depending on the type of video you're making, the context, in the sense of what you're talking about, what you're explaining, this and that, learning to basically say what you need and nothing else is definitely a fucking skill, right? Also, another thing to learn to do when you're filming yourself and making a video is simply learning when to stay quiet. And I'll show you why, right, in a bit. Usually with pause videos, that tends to happen also, when for the most part he does well writing out a script, right? He says what he needs to say. He will think about maybe adding a joke as he's writing. I don't know. It's just the way how he works. It works for him. He has a teleprompter. Then he follows the script and we make a video, right? The benefit of doing that for him versus him just talking is that definitely the video can be a lot shorter. It can make a lot of difference actually because, speaking, hearing yourself talk, it's almost like a comfort thing, right? So the more you talk, the more you think you're explaining yourself and all this shit. But in reality, once you start making your own videos, you start talking more to the camera, you realize that you really don't need to say much, right, to get your point across. So that's one thing. In a future video, I'll make a video showing you how much crap I cut out when I make my videos, right? Because I never script my videos. I make a lot of mistakes and this and that. Also, I do say more than I need to, or I kind of mentally drift off saying other bullshit is not relevant or doesn't really contribute to the topic of the video you clicked on. So I do cut out a lot of shit from my videos I'm making at the moment of me talking to the camera, right? Whatever the main information, the main goal that you have with the video of the lesson you're trying, or the information you want to transfer over, keep that in mind. And then when you're editing, anything that's relevant to the overall theme of the video that you're making, starts to drift off. Random bullshit talk, yeah, you gotta learn to cut that out and not feel bad about it, right? You don't have to leave everything in the video. So here on DaVinci, this is one of my videos I made recently, and it's just me doing a quick suggestion video of the new movie that came out, Dungeons and Dragons, right? So this video towards the end, it came out to be 3 minutes and 36 seconds, right? That's me after editing everything out and cutting out unnecessary jargon that I spoke while I made this video. This section here, the orange, this is actually the raw file before editing, right? And so I just labeled it orange so you can see the difference, right? So we put this over, if we overlap this, see, originally this was an 8-minute clip, and then after editing out all the silences and any extra crap of that's not relevant or me messing up or whatever, the video went down to 3 minutes, right? And you can see there's a lot of areas here that there's silence I cut out, and yeah, that's another important thing you need to learn to do, is that when you're filming yourself or talking to a camera, learning to stay quiet, because now I can have a visual of crap that I don't need. So if you're the type of person that talks to yourself a lot, if you're in between takes, you're fuck this shit, yada yada, I'm talking about I wonder what I want to eat later for lunch, all that can be visual information that can interrupt your audio file here, and then basically you don't know exactly what you need to cut out. Since I stayed quiet here on purpose because I was looking up some information, I have a visual where I'm able to now I make a cut, I can go here, make another cut, and I can select this, I delete it, and there you go, right? And so do the same here with these larger gaps, right? So it's a lot easier to learn when to stay quiet when you're filming. I even do this with Paul. When he's talking to the camera, I do not bother him with asking him questions, or he stays quiet, he doesn't talk to me or doesn't, he just stops, pauses, thinks about what he's about to say again, then he continues, right? So yeah, silence is definitely necessary when you're filming yourself, right? But yeah, like I said, you don't need to talk much to get your point across. If anything, you want to try to keep your videos as short as possible, right? Because for the most part, I think people can pick up when you try to just drag on a video for no reason, and it gets boring. It's just it's not necessary, right? Certain videos tutorials that have a lot of information on me sharing, then they can be up to 20-minute videos that I've made, and there's a reason for it, right? Because there's information I'm sharing. In this case, I just quickly talked about, the movie. I just said what I had to say. It's no big deal. That's it, right? It was an 8-minute original clip. After editing out all the silences and the fuck-ups, it went down to 3.5, minutes worth of time, of footage, after being edited. So yeah, like I said, you don't need much when you're working. If you're the person that babbles on too much, then maybe you can write a script, or you can, like me, you learn to edit out a lot of the stuff you say, right? Because you kind of have to, right? But then again, you're all wasting a lot of time saying a lot of shit on the on the video where, you know, you can like learn to condense everything down so you can film yourself quicker than, you know, get to editing faster, right? Or make a script and so you can follow it and, you know, get your message across and you're done, right? You know, whatever works for you. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Quick little suggestion. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Really appreciate it. Peace.